Hello viewers, it is 10:30, September 16, 2020, and welcome to another weather update. A lot of smoke around today. This was the sunset. Absolutely incredible. Just the sun was so dim and so red. Another look at it here. I have a video for you, of course, of what the sunset looked like from a bit of a more scenic location today. So let's take a look at the satellite imagery here, and you can see that's Tropical Storm Sally, once Hurricane Sally. You can see the smoke over area. You can see it's going all the way from the west coast right there in that image. You can see the smoke right there, and that, of course, is Sally. Still a tropical storm right now. Still a tropical storm. So let's go to the latest from the Hurricane Center on Tropical Storm Sally. It is still a tropical storm, even though it has been inland for a while now. There's been historic flooding, so let's take a look at the images from Twitter. What is going in Pensacola? Brand new bridge, 3-mile bridge, damaged, missing from the storm. So brand new bridge already damaged. Obviously could not handle the storm. Downtown Pensacola is flooded. This was a while ago, I guess, 20 hours ago before the power went out down there. And you can get an idea of this is before and after. So there's the pool, and this is what it looks like now. So there's been a huge amount of flooding. Here's another look at what it looks like in Pensacola right now. Just nuts. Just nuts. Pensacola has been devastated. And according to this post, 24.8 inches of rain fell at Pensacola Navy Station. This was 14 hours ago. So I got to look at the latest rainfall totals. That's one thing we want to look at too. Let's go to this. These are all the flooding reports, by the way. Too many to report. What I would like to look at is rainfall amounts. I don't know if they've put anything up from rainfall amounts here. Let's see if the Mobile Weather Office actually put something out here about rainfall totals here. Nothing about rainfall totals. So we're going to probably have to just use the viewer, I think. Let's go ahead and just do this. Actually, let me go back to that for a minute. Let's look at the radar. Now, it's moved east of this site, so we're going to have to move the radar over here. And radar does not seem to want to work here. All right, here we go. So it's moved east of here. The storm is now over Alabama. It's over the southeastern part of Alabama. You can see here's the circulation. Still see some heavy rain. The south and the west side is pretty much dry. It's the north and the east side where all the moisture is right now. So let's go back to this viewer, and you can see the circulation. It's still got gusts, 20s and 30s. The storm is losing its energy. Let's go to the latest about the hurricane, right, about the tropical storm. So as of 7 p.m. Central Time, heavy rains are still continuing in eastern Alabama and western Georgia. There's still catastrophic and life-threatening flooding over the Florida Panhandle and southern Alabama. It's located 31.5 north, 86.5 west, about 70 miles west-northwest of Dothan, Alabama. Maximum sustained winds 45 miles an hour. They've come down a lot. So the wind is not really so much an issue. It's still the rain mainly now. Moving northeast at 7 miles an hour. Still kind of moving slow. Minimum central pressure 994 millibars or 29.35 inches. So let's go back to this map here, and I'm going to look at the rainfall here. So we'll go historical, look at rainfall, precipitation, and we will start this on the 15th, and we will start it at midnight. So let's get that information up here. You can look at some of these rainfall totals here. I don't see that 24-inch amount. Where is it? I don't see it on here. I do see, there's a 17.99 inch amount. Well, where are you going? That was at Navarre, 17.57 at the Yellow River, 7.79 at Jay, 6.66, 9.40 at Jack Edwards. Some of these might be, I would love to get a list of all the rainfall reports. 15.21 at Mossy Head from the actual weather service. So I'll have to go back to the Mobile page and see if they have that. But you can see these rainfall totals are incredible. But it's much higher than this. This is not the right information. So let me go go back to Mobile here, and we'll try to get the rainfall reports out of that office. There should be a let's see, public information statement is what we need. Okay, say weather, nothing. Understand, where are the rainfall reports? I don't understand why they don't have the rainfall reports. We're going to have to use Google here. Sally, I should have done this before I started. Let's see. Alright, well, according to this article from AccuWeather, 30 inches of rain was measured in Florida. I really would like to see actual rainfall amounts from actual sites on a map. These are some of the images of some of the... Oh, here you go. Well, here we go. Sally rainfall. Here's some examples. So, Bellevue, Florida, 30 inches. 30 inches of rain. Wow. Pensacola, 24.80 inches of rain. Destin, Florida, 24.52 inches of rain. Orange Beach, Alabama, 21.99 inches of rain. Gulf Shores, Alabama, 21.83. I do not know why they have not put the actual rainfall totals in on the weather page, but maybe they just haven't gotten around to it. They really should. They should provide us with that information, and I don't know why we're not seeing it here on the Weather and Hazards viewer. I do not know why we're not seeing it. We should be seeing it. I'm going to go back one day. Let's see if maybe that'll do it. We'll go back one day. Maybe this will make it work properly. Nope. I can't find those 30-inch amounts, so I don't know why they're not showing up on here. Let me get all this stuff out of the way here so we can see the cities. I think maybe we're just looking in the wrong areas here, because Pensacola is over here, and I don't see that amount. I usually use this. You do see 16.79, 16.32, but I don't see those high amounts. But when they do come up with a public information statement, we'll go over it. I guess it's just going to take time to get all that data, I guess. So let's go to the current storm information. Oh yeah, we got to talk about that too. So let's just look at a satellite image here of Sally, so we can get an idea. The convection is mostly now off to the north and the east. See, it's kind of pretty much weakened now, but the damage is done. And then we got to worry about Teddy. Yes, Teddy. So we'll just look at the cone here on here. So this is the cone right here. It's just going to be a depression going over North Carolina, and it's going to dissipate. Power outage situation. Alabama, 275,110 people without power. 277 and 50 according to this. And Baldwin County, a lot of these counties here, almost complete blackouts. And again, like I said in the other update, there's been a major damage to the transmission system. As you could see when I showed you that arcing there that was occurring there in Pensacola with those transmission lines going down. Escambia, 161,534. Out of one, it's mostly almost everybody. 148,912 is a few, maybe pockets of power, but for the most part, most of these counties are down. They're out, and it's just, you don't see the damage too much in Georgia. You only have 8,000. So it's like as it moved inland and finally weakened a little bit. At least the wind. It's not knocking out power, but it's still dumping a lot of rain. So let's. Oh, it just says tropical depression. So now it just updated to tropical depression, Sally. Okay, so now it's the depression. Okay, let's talk about the storm that's getting worse, and that's Teddy. This is going to become a major hurricane. It looks like it's going to hit Bermuda again, according to the cone here. Those poor folks in Bermuda dealing with it again. Unbelievable. But they're prepared for these storms. And at least Bermuda is somewhat hilly, so they don't have the flooding issues. But I feel bad I'm praying for those folks in Alabama, Gulf Shores, Pensacola, Florida, all those areas dealing with a lot. Maximum sustained winds 100 miles an hour, moving northwest at 13. Let's go ahead and look at the statement on Teddy. Public advisory on Teddy. So, Teddy takes a break from strengthening today, but it is expected to intensify more soon. So that's a 5 p.m. Atlantic Standard Time. It's located 17.5 north, 50.8 west, about 710 miles east-northeast of the Lesser Antilles. Maximum sustained winds 100 miles an hour, moving northwest at 13 miles an hour. Minimum central pressure 973 millibars. That's 28.74 inches. And the hurricane force winds extend outward up to 35 miles from the center, and the tropical storm force winds extend outward up to 220 miles from the center. And then we're not done yet. We still got to look at Vicky. So Vicky, not too strong of a storm right now. And it's going to weaken. It's not going to be a huge threat. It's actually going to be dissipate eventually and turn into a depression by the weekend. 21.6 north, 35.8 west. Maximum sustained wind 40 miles an hour, and is moving west at 10 miles an hour. And then we've got this area of disturbed weather too that we got to watch, and this one. Yeah, we got two more in the pipeline. I think we only have one more to go before we got to go to the Greek alphabet. So we're gonna get there really soon. So let's take a look at Teddy on the satellite here. So there's Teddy on the satellite here. This is from Tropical Tidbits, and you can see look at that. It's really healthy looking. Don't see an eye there yet on this one. Let's see if we go to the uncolored version, whether we see an eye or not. No eye yet. No eye yet, but it's still strengthening, so it will eventually get an eye. It looks like one's trying to take shape right now. Let's go to the tropical Atlantic, and we'll look at the tropical Atlantic here on this as well. Atlantic. So you get an idea of where everything is. So this is Teddy right here. Oh, what about Paulette? I almost forgot about Paulette. I didn't forget about you. I guess Paulette is dissipated. It's not there anymore. Okay. All right, so there's Sally, there's Teddy, there's Vicky. Where's that Vicky? That's Vicky. I don't know anymore. Guys, this is crazy. That's all I got to say. Let's look at the MODIS satellite here, the high-resolution MODIS NASA satellite. All right. For this to load now. Okay, so you can get an idea of what this all looks like, and you can all kind of see where everything is at. So let me get all these layers up here. Alright, so here you go. So this is Teddy. So let's take a look at Teddy here. It's on the visible. Looking pretty healthy. Here's Sally. Here's the smoke. There's the smoke. This smoke is going to make it all the way across to Europe. There's the smoke right there. These fires are still going on the west coast, by the way. So they're dealing with the smoke still. The smoke is going all across. You can see it's caught in the jet stream. But you notice that there's clean air up here. And this is what we're going to be getting once we get toward the weekend. Finally pushing this smoke away. But look at the smoke. It's all the way. The smoke's going to make it all the way across to Europe, I'm telling you. It could make it around the world, perhaps. It probably will. It probably will. Okay, so now let's go to the models. Alright. So much going on. It's absolutely insane. So let's go to the North America. Well, actually, we'll use the North Atlantic. Look, all right, so we can get an idea. And the reason why is we want to look at the tropical systems. So let's go to the upper air. 500 MB wind, heights and storms and things like. Oh God, I'm sorry. This is crazy. If I sound like I'm losing it, it's because I am. Anyway, so there's Sally dissipating. There's that trough that's going to come in, push the smoke down to the south. Here's Teddy. So there's a ridge here, so it's going to get drawn up toward that trough. It looks like it could hit Bermuda now again, according to this. There's something else that forms over here too. You'll notice. So there's Teddy, luckily, and then it gets caught in the westerlies and it goes out. See, thank God it recurves. And you can see there's another trough there. And then we start to see that ridge in the a brief ridge in the east before another trough comes in, and this could be a big trough. So, but nothing. It looks like nothing heading our way. It looks like as far as the tropics go, and then maybe they'll calm down a little bit. But man, I mean, it's nuts, absolutely nuts. So let's go. I'm not even going to look at Teddy right now. I'll focus on that in the next update, as far as looking at the models and how strong that's going to go. But anyway, there's the remnants of Sally, kind of staying to the south. Maybe we get brushed with a couple of showers Friday morning, and then it passes by the south Friday. We have this big, beautiful high come in for Saturday, Sunday, and kind of stick around into next week. There's Teddy, and that high kind of keeps Teddy away from us. Thank God Teddy goes out to sea there, and we're still enjoying it. Then a nice high comes down for next weekend, so the weekend after this. So you can see we're constantly getting troughs in that northwest to west flow, which is keeping us safe from any tropical storms threatening the east coast, luckily. But unfortunately, that's not going to help Bermuda. But yeah, it's just a major disaster in this area. It's a horrible situation that they're dealing with. So let's go ahead and look at our temperatures and our skies. You'll also take a closer look at the precipitation too. So you can see it could be some heavy rain, and even Virginia, perhaps, according to GFS, might even nick the southern tip of Jersey. Maybe part of Delmarva too might get into some of that heavy rain from the remnants of Sally. So let's look at our temperatures here. So as we go into tomorrow, it'll warm up a little bit ahead of the next cold front. You can see that cold front right there coming down. And then Friday, we're dropping into the upper 60s, low 70s. And then Saturday, we're probably not going to make it out of the mid to upper 60s. And then the same deal for Sunday as well. And so you'll see, it kind of stays cool, normal to below normal temperatures. Maybe warms up a little bit with that ridge, and then the next front comes through Friday, and we cool off yet again. So you'll have brief warm periods, and then it cools down. And as far as humidity goes, look at that. Humidity comes up a little bit for tomorrow. Again, this is all ahead of the next cold front. Here comes the cold front. Dew points drop nicely into the 40s on Friday and into the 30s on Saturday and the weekend with pretty strong northeast winds, because you can have that gradient there between that high and Teddy. So probably going to have rough surf again. We've been having it with Sally, and same thing we'll have with Teddy. But look at those nice low dew points there. Really nice air, and hopefully no smoke. Hopefully no smoke. So let's look at the clouds, which doesn't show the smoke, unfortunately. You'll see the clouds increasing tomorrow, and then we're going to be kind of stuck in the clouds, I think, Friday. And then Saturday, hopefully we can get rid of them now. The GFS is saying it might get hung up a little bit, and we might have to wait. This front might stall out, and we might have to wait until we actually clear it out. I hope that GFS is wrong, because that would really suck if it stays cloudy and we can't clear out. That's going to really suck quite a bit, and we may have to wait until Monday or Tuesday, or maybe during the week, to finally clear it out. Hopefully that is wrong. That is the GFS, because if we look at the, let me just switch this to the 12Z run here. Let me move this over to Saturday. All right, let me show you the 0Z run. This is the 0Z run. See, it had it further south. I don't know. I think there's something going on there. We'll have to see if that's even correct or not. I think it'll be farther south. I hope it will be further south. Let's look at the NAM here, because the last thing you want to have is a stalled front off to the south here. This is the NAM. You can see the NAM's got kind of the same idea going here with this stalled front situation here. Let's look at the RGM. That is really going to suck. I am going to be so royally pissed if this crap does not clear out. I just want a clear day. I mean, we were supposed to get clear. We would have had beautiful clear weather if it wasn't for that smoke the past couple of days, but no. All right, that's all. That only goes as far out as that, so RGM doesn't go far enough out. I can look at the European, I guess, and show you. But it's kind of hard to say. I think it's the models just dealing with Sally, so we're going to have to wait for them to deal with it. And, there's so much going on with these models. And, of course, the smoke is the other thing. Hopefully we can push the smoke to the south. Of course, if the front gets hung up, not only will we have the clouds, but we'll also have to deal with the smoke, too. It doesn't really help me. Let me look at the Canadian. It goes a little further out. I don't like using the Canadian. You can see it just it hangs up. It hangs it up. We've got to wait until Sunday before it finally pushes to the south. So I don't know. The models seem to want to slow the progression of this front offshore, which means we could have a freaking high clouds and smoke in the air. Again, we may have to wait until Sunday before we get rid of it. We'll have to see. Hopefully this is just a hiccup, I hope. I will look at one more model. That is the Euro. So let me go to windy.com. We'll see if the European model is any better with clearing the smoke out of here. Come on. And the clouds, of course. Well, this isn't gonna. I don't think this one does shows the smoke. I'd have to use Earth and old school. So let's go look at this. So here's Friday. You can see there's that front. Let's see. European pushes it to the south. Euro has it just to the south of Long Island. So hopefully, at least we can look out on Long Island and get a clear day. I really hope so. We don't need to be playing with stalled fronts again. It's ridiculous. You know, I mean, I'll travel up to Albany if it's that. I need a freaking clear day to go to the Pine Barrens. This is ridiculous already. So, according to this, yeah, it kind of hangs it up. Here's Sunday. Monday, it just hangs it up. That's Teddy. That would be going there. I don't know. I think the models are just overdoing it. I really hope they are. So, that's going to wrap up this weather update. Take care, and thank you for watching.